Hi kids, how are you all? I hope you are all doing well. Kids, are you ready for the class? Good. Today we are going to start chapter number 7, the present tense. So let's start. Write the time of the action being performed in brackets. Look at the pictures. Playing, skipping, running. So now let's begin with part A, tense. A tense is a verb form that is used to show the time of action or state expressed by the verb. There are three basic tenses: present, past, and future. Each tense has four forms: simple, progressive or continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. Let's begin with present tense. We use the present tense to talk about the actions that take place in the present or at the time of speaking. The present tense has four forms: simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. Now, simple present tense. Formation of the simple present tense. Let's see the table. Affirmative, negative, interrogative, negative interrogative. Let's see the example. I run. I do not run. Do I run? Do I not run? So in this way, you can see the formation of simple present tense. So kids, read this table carefully and learn it. Now, affirmative sentences. The affirmative sentences is formed by using but with he, she, it and other third person singular subjects. We add an, as, s or es to the root form. Example, I run, you run, he, she, it runs. Negative sentences. The negative sentences is formed by using don't, does not. Example, I do not run. We do not run. He, she, it does not run. Now, interrogative sentences. The interrogative sentences is formed by using do, does before the subject. Example, do I run? Do you run? Does he, she, it run? Negative interrogative sentences. The negative interrogative sentence is formed by using do, does before the subject and not after the subject. Example, do I not run? Do you not run? Does he, she, it not run? Now, let's move on. Uses of simple present tense. The simple present tense is used to express habitual actions. Example, Akash goes for morning walk. To express permanent truths or facts. Example, the earth revolves around the sun. To express the present moment. Example, mother is in the kitchen. To express the natural qualities or professional activities. Example, lemon taste sauce. To express what is happening right before the speaker's eyes. Example, Virat hits the ball hard. It goes very far and it's 6. To express the things that are planned for the near future. Example, IPL starts on September 19. Now kids, let's do an exercise. Filling the blanks with the simple present tense form of the verbs given in the brackets. First, mother goes to the temple every day. So in the same way, do the rest by yourself. Now, present progressive tense. Formation of present continuous tense. Let's see the table. Affirmative, negative, interrogative, negative interrogative. I am running. I am not running. Am I running? Am I not running? So kids, read this table and understand it. Affirmative sentences. The affirmative form is formed with am, is, are plus root form of the verb plus ing. Here's the example. We are reading. Negative sentences. The negative form is formed by putting not after the auxiliary verb. Example is, we are not reading. Now, interrogative sentences. The interrogative is formed by placing the auxiliary before the subject. Like, are we reading? Negative interrogative sentences. The negative interrogative is formed by placing the auxiliary verb before the subject and not before the main verb. Example is, are we not reading? Now, let's move on to the uses of present continuous tense. The present continuous tense is used for an action that is in progress at the time of speaking. Example, I am eating breakfast, to describe an action that is in progress and will continue for some time. Example, he is learning Bharatanatyam. To express an action that has been planned to take place in the near future. My uncle is visiting us tomorrow. To express disapproval of a persistent habit, like he is always complaining about something or the other. Now, let's do this exercise, filling the blanks with the present continuous tense form of the verbs given in the brackets. The children are playing. So in this way, do the rest filling the blanks by yourself. Now, present perfect tense. Formation of the present perfect tense. Here's the table of affirmative, negative, interrogative, negative. I have eaten. I have not eaten. Have I eaten? Have I not eaten? So in this way, learn this table carefully. Now, affirmative sentences. The affirmative sentences is formed with have, has plus the past participle. Has is used with the third person singular and singular nouns. Have is used with plural form and I, we, you and they. Like examples, I have done my duty. Now, the negative sentence is formed by placing not after have, has. Example, he has not finished his homework. Now, interrogative sentences. The interrogative sentences are formed by placing have, has before the subject. Example, have you opened the door? Negative interrogative sentences. The negative interrogative sentences are formed by putting have, has before the subject and not after it. Example, has he not told the truth? Do you understand, kids? Good. Now let's see the uses of present perfect tense. The present perfect tense is used to express a recently completed action by placing it just before the main verb. Let's see the example. I have just arrived at the airport. To express a past action that was complete but whose time is not mentioned. Example, she has been to Dubai. Now next is to describe an action which began in the past and is still continuing. Example is, he has studied in this school for 6 years. Now kids, filling the blanks with the present perfect tense form of the verbs given in the brackets. First, we have finished the work. So in this way, do the rest blanks by yourself. Now, present perfect continuous. Formation of the present perfect continuous. Affirmative, negative, interrogative, negative interrogative. I have been eating. I have not been eating. Have I been eating? Have I not been eating? So in this way, read this table carefully. Now let's do the affirmative sentences. The affirmative is formed with have, has plus present participle root form of the verb plus ing. Example, I have been doing this work for 3 hours. Negative sentences. The negative is formed by placing not after have, has and before been. Example is, I have not been doing this work since morning. Interrogative sentences. The interrogative is formed by putting have, has before the subject. Example, have I been doing this work since morning? Negative interrogative sentences. The negative interrogative sentence is formed by using have, has before the subject and not before been. Examples, have I not been doing this work since morning? Now let's move on to uses of present perfect continuous tense. The present perfect progressive tense is used for an action which began in the past, continued for some time and is still continuing. Examples, Raj has been doing his homework for the last 2 hours. We have been watching TV for the last 3 hours. For an action which has been in progress for some time but has just finished or is still going on. Examples, Mahesh has been sitting here for 2 hours. She has been washing the utensils. That's why her hands are wet. Now kids, filling the blanks with the present perfect continuous tense form of the verbs given in the brackets. First, she has been cooking since morning. So in this way kids, do the rest blanks by yourself. That's all from today. Bye kids. Take care.